Okay.
Come fetch your server.
Hey, Reaper, yeah, I will, man. But you still got to tell me what CPUs are in there. But I need to make a plan to come fetch it.
Yo, what CPUs are in there, Reaper?
Yeah, because...
Token was telling me about it, but...
Yeah. So I got to find, like, a use for it. I mean, if they're not that great for, like, encoding and stuff, then I can't use it for, like, a Plex server. Can't use it as a streaming PC.
Yeah.
But I'll find a use for it.
Send me with the link.
It didn't say, it just gave the server
Yeah, but I
model.
actually want to Google the server model, see what...
Oh, dude, there are so many options, eh? I did Google the model. But there was...
650.
Yeah. My cat's just loving this catnip.
Oh, hello, kitty.
Oh yeah, no, you can't really see him because he's a grey cat on a black blanket. But there.
I can see him. You can see him moving.
Yeah, you just see movement, but you don't actually see anything.
Okay, so it is the 6650 is the one I thought it is.
What's that?
So the FSB only runs at 400 megahertz.
Okay.
Not great.
Okay, if it explain to all us stupid people.
Your FSB is what connects your high-speed internal components like your CPU, your RAM,
Okay.
some boards,
Okay.
into your SATA, your USB controllers as well.
Okay.
That only runs at 400 megahertz, so not even a gigahertz.
Okay.
And so it'll take up to 4 Intel Xeon with a minimum internal operating frequency of 1.4 gigahertz. So the minimum speed the CPU can go is 1.4. Which, I mean, okay, isn't bad.
Okay.
The issue comes in is you are running, well, that server's running DDR SD RAM.
Okay.
So it's not even like DDR2 or 3.
Oh damn! So it's I thought it was DDR1 RAM.
It is essentially.
Well, yeah, it's the server variants of DDR1.
Yeah.
Is that ECC?
Yeah, that's ECC.
Okay.
72-bit ECC PC 1600 compliant.
Okay.
I mean, it's got quad channel, but
Okay, yeah, but
it can also only handle a maximum of 16 gigs.
which would be plenty actually. So this thing would be a fantastic like NAS or something.
Yeah, essentially.
Okay. Or just backup archive server, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it still takes an IDE CD or DVD drive. It's still got a 1.4 floppy drive in it.
Wait, so it can't take SATA? Or I suppose with SATA converters, maybe.
You've got SCSI.
Okay, yeah.
It's ultra SCSI, so it's wide connectors, like so wide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just as an example,
Yeah, they're like Why? Aren't they a bit wider than IDE?
No, they're a completely different form factor to IDE.
No, different form factor, but I'm saying
Because remember,
width-wise.
it carries power as well, so it needs
Yeah.
to be. It's
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying for size comparison.
you can literally Google Ultra SCSI 320
Okay.
and obviously check images and you'll see it.
Okay, I'll Google this thing.
Link. There you go.
Yeah, no, I'll check that out.
But yeah, so that's the thing. It's not a new server. It's quite an old generation server by the looks of things.
Oh yeah, dude, it's like 10 years old. I mean, it is an old server. There's no denying that.
Yeah. Come on. I mean, P, because I think I've got two 1850s. No, 16.
What, Intel 1650s?
Power Edge, Dell Power Edge 1650s. I think I've got the 1650s new.
What, you don't have them?
No, I can't remember the model.
You've obviously got tower, not rack mounts, eh?
No, they're rack mounts.
Is this in the data center or is this at
No,
home?
this is sitting in storage, not being used because they are horribly power hungry.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why?
Power Edge 1950s. That's the ones I've got.
Power Edge 1950. Okay.
No.
Make up your mind, man.
2850.
Are you
2850. That's 100% guaranteed.
okay? Your Power Edge 2850.
Yeah.
Um.
It's a 2U rack mount server.
Yeah, looks like it. Waiting for page to load. Dell, actually show me some stuff. Don't just stupid Dell website. Man, I really don't like Dell and HP's website.
Yeah, it's not great. It really isn't.
2850, right?
Yeah.
Fuck, I hate mobile browsers.
Why?
Dude, because websites, they are never made properly for them, so the website's constantly loading and moving the page around. And they're like, okay, it stopped, and you tap, and then because there is a delay on from when you tap to when it does something, then something moves and you click on that and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pose.
These things super power hungry, eh?
Superpower.
Up to 2 single core 60. Yeah, so the FSB is also 800 megahertz.
Yeah. Well, it's twice the speed of yours.
Yeah. Power supply 700 watts. But what does it use that? Sorry?
Dual 700.
Yeah, but I mean 700 watts. Oh, jeez, fuck off. Just hang on a second.
Sure.
The joys of living in a suburb. There's like some rampant leaf that runs across the road and the dogs have got to bark at it.
Yeah. But it's not even that. It's just they are so power inefficient for that age of power supply.
Mm.
That's more of an issue than the actual 700 watt supply.
Yeah, so it's 700 watts, but it'll use 700 watts or 600 watts.
Yeah. Not like, I mean, I've currently got a 600 watt in my main PC.
Yeah, and it
it's
probably
probably
uses about 400, 450 watts.
If that.
Yeah.
But then also another example, if I log into the server that's sitting here at home at the moment, into my integrated lights out controller. I mean, it's got a live power meter in it. I'm currently pulling 90 watts.
That's
And it's a 140-watt power supply.
Jeez. What CPU is that?
This one is running.
Because I mean, your CPU on servers is generally your power hungry stuff. Besides, obviously, your drives.
It doesn't actually tell me what it is. I'll have to log into it. So this CPU in this server
Yeah.
is a Xeon E5530,
Okay.
4-core, 8-thread, 2.4 gigahertz base clock.
Okay. And
Which is decent.
yeah, but that just runs your.
Runs my firewall, runs my Plex server.
You need a firewall for work, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, so but why don't you just have like servers lying around? I mean, are you like computer warehouse?
Prepaid power.
No, but I mean, you've just
wait,
why have you just got so many?
Old equipment. People
Okay.
getting rid of it.
Oh, okay. So just like people just want to get rid of it, and you're like, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But I need new drives for this server.
Oh yeah, yours getting full or getting old?
No, full.
Oh.
Because it's so they're SCSI drives, but I mean I can put normal SATA drives in them as well.
Yeah.
Now the issue is it came with 4 300 gig drives. I've just never upgraded. So I've only got 1.2 terabytes of storage in a striped array.
What RAID's it running? RAID 1?
RAID 0.
RAID 0?
Yeah. So it's striped across all 4 drives.
Yeah, so if one of those drives die, you're
Everything's
poked.
gone.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get 4 terabyte drives.
Hmm.
But have you ever tried looking for 2.5-inch form factor 4 terabyte drive?
Easiest thing would be to get a 4 terabyte external and rip the casing off.
That's like what I'm thinking of doing.
2.5-inch 4 terabyte hard drive.
It's going to give you externals only.
Yeah, no, it does.
I mean, you can't get anything bigger than a 1 terabyte 2.5 internal.
Yes, you can. I got a 2 terabyte the other day.
I'm talking about brand new in a box,
Yeah, this is brand new.
not an external.
No.
2.5 inch.
Yes.
Laptop size.
Yeah, I found one on PC Shop, PC Link Shop. Seagate Barracuda, 4 terabytes, 2.5-inch hard drive. 2.5. So I mean, they're not cheap.
PC Link Shop, you say?
Yeah, I can give you the code if you want to Google it.
I'll just Google it quick.
Yeah, it's ST4000 LM024.
ST4000
I'll-
24.
Yeah.
That's a 2 terabyte, according to Google.
But the 4000 shows
That's
that.
what I say according to Google.
Yeah, that's why I'll go on their website.
See, the other thing is, and I've seen a lot of people do this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a 3.5-inch drive.
It's actually a 3.5-inch drive.
Yeah, too many people do it. So it's fine when you pay for it and it doesn't and it arrives as 3.5-inch drive. You send it back and you go, no, I want this, and you make it their problem.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'll call Wally tomorrow and see if he can get it.
But that's the biggest thing. Like everyone says, no, it's 2.5-inch drive, and then you look at it, it's like, no.
Yeah, that's why I actually saw this thing. And I was like, Seagate Barracuda 4 terabyte, 2.5-inch drive. Let's open it up.
Because what I'm actually looking at,
Because those are hot swappable bays, right?
yeah.
Yeah, this looks like a 3.5-inch drive. Take a lot.
What I would love to do
Hmm.
is get a Samsung 860 QVO 4 terabyte SSD.
Okay, yeah, okay, cool, man. You've got 2 kidneys, right?
The funny thing is, it's only 12,000 Rand per drive.
Yeah, only. Dude, Samsung's SSD prices.
Is pretty damn good.
No, they're fucking ridiculous. Excuse the language. No, Samsung. Okay, so for a 250 gig SSD from Samsung, from suppliers, you're looking at about $1,200, more or less. All right,
Yeah.
1,100 rand, or that kind of ballpark. The same drive in Transcend or any other reputable brand is around 450 rand.
Yeah. But I mean,
They're more than double the price. So and people go, yeah, but Samsung's got a 5-year warranty. These guys have only got a 3-year. It's like, okay, so I can buy 2 of them for less than what I can buy a Samsung drive, and then I've got 6 years of warranty.
yeah. Well, not actually, but yeah.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean.
I
For
know what you mean. But I mean, like, if you check here, like, you can get a Hikvision 1TB SSD for 1.6.
yeah, I mean that's not bad. Transcend make I mean EveTech sells them most of the time for good prices, but EveTech with the import in and all that stuff.
But
But
I mean, I can get an Intel 4TB SSD for 11.
dude, Samsung's prices are stupid.
Yeah.
And even the suppliers are going there. They're not even pushing Samsung drives just because they're just too expensive.
Although, here's the Samsung 860 Neo for 11.7.
Yeah, sorry. Some of us has watched something fucking funny, obviously.
But then I go a little bit further down, and they're like, Seagate 4TB 2.5-inch PlayStation drive. Now it's just a Seagate external,
Yeah.
but they're calling it a PlayStation drive.
Yeah, they do some tweaks or something, or they put it in exFAT or whatever.
Screw that. Rip it out the casing, put it in the server format, bam.
Yeah, you can just get you can just get a 4 TB external, but that voids your warranty though. So if it dies in 2 weeks,
Yeah.
So-
I think here's a 2TB Micron SSD for 2.7.
yeah. So, but yeah, I wouldn't put SSDs for. A lot of people are like, oh no, but you know, I want to put an SSD in for my movies or for photos. You know, like the thing is, a lot of people like they want to put for a storage drive. They want to get an SSD, but something like they want to get a 2 TB, you know, external because they're constantly pulling stuff and you know sticking stuff on the drive. And I said to them, well, you know, that's not a good idea. This thing's going to die in a year, and you're going to take it in for warranty, and they're going to you know slap it in, and they're going to go, well, this thing's you know reached its writing cycle.
Yeah.
Which is why it's fine for games, but like most of my games aren't even on my SSD, just because I'll uninstall and reinstall so often. I'll just keep it on 2 TB.
Yeah, but that is why, like, I'm specifically looking for not just SSDs or disks in particular, either NAS grade drives or surveillance grade drives.
Well, surveillance, the thing is, surveillance are designed for 90% of the time writing and only 10% of the time reading. So it's not actually great. And like for backup drives, they're great.
Yeah.
Actually, they are great. But for anything else, they're not that good.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, storage drives, basically NAS drives.
Yeah, NAS drives are the best. They're a little bit more expensive, but they're only about 30% more, and they are worth it. I mean, NAS drives, even in your PC, it's worth the extra because you get an extra 2-year warranty on it.
Yeah.
So it is worth a little bit extra.
2 TB Seagate Iron Wolf for $1,300.
Yeah. It's like 200 rand more than the. Okay, but getting back to Intel and AMD, what I read today was that GPU, well, AMD in general, kind of the focus of this, AMD is leading the market in GPU sales.
Okay.
Obviously, okay, if you look at all Intels, including integrated, then obviously Intel's gonna win. Like, it's got like 67% market share.
But look at how many current laptops are coming out with integrated AMD graphics.
Yeah, but I mean, this was in this past quarter. that they've done this. So the Intel's has got because I mean, okay, you go into an office, it's got an R3 or an R5 in it. It hasn't got an AMD FX 8350. So
Yeah.
so if you disregard that and you only look at discrete graphics, AMD Sullivan has got a higher market share than Intel.
Oh, for sure.
And everyone's going on this AMD train. I've got an issue with AMD, and my issue, I'm kind of biased against them because they go, we're so amazing, you know, look at us, we slap, you know, 40 cores in this thing. But their cores are like, you know, Celeron cores that they're putting in this thing, and they're just slapping so many of them, you know?
So again, it depends on what the workload is you want to put on it.
Yeah.
You need to, and that's the thing. A lot of people are just like, oh, more cores, faster cores, you're done. No, what are you doing?
Yeah, like,
You're actually going to take advantage of it?
I don't think streaming uses all those cores effectively or efficiently. Or
So
encoding.
that's the thing. If you're streaming and gaming, yes, you'll need high clock multi-core CPU.
Yeah, I'm talking dedicated streaming.
Dedicated streaming, no, you'll need high clocks, but not multi-cores.
Yeah. So I keep telling people, they're like, you know, I want to get a second dedicated streaming PC, and everyone goes, AMD, AMD, AMD. And I say to them, do you know what, man? Just get yourself a good R5.
Yeah.
Just
like seriously, you don't need anything more.
Just get an R5, something that their single core performance is better. Because you're not going to. Sorry, my cat's just like loving this cat and rubbing himself up against it.
My cat's in her bed.
My cat doesn't have a bed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the bed in the corner. Yeah.
The dog's over there again.
Yeah, on your bed. Hijacked your bed.
Yep, that's so confusing to point while looking in the image.
Yeah, because it's opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's my issue. I mean, and everyone goes AMD. There he goes. He could have jumped down behind me, but no. That'd be far too convenient for me. Everyone goes AMD, you know, but AMD came out of the first 8-core. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. The AMD 8350X or Black Edition. Oh, sorry, it was the 8350 Black Edition. You know, it was what, 4 gigahertz, 8 cores, no hyper-threading. Well, AMD's got their own version of hyper-threading, but no AMD equivalent.
What do they call it?
I don't know, they just call it threads, pretty much. So
no, they actually have a.
But it's just like marketed though as just threads. And I mean, what's okay, you actually don't know, but that PC I'm going to be getting from you it's a 4th gen R5, right?
3rd or 4th gen, I can't remember exact.
Okay, but if it is a 4th gen, so it's an R5 4600, I think.
No, it was like a 4560 or something.
A 5.
4460.
4460. Okay. Versus the 8350, which was their like, you know, cream of their flagship.
Yeah.
No, I want user benchmarks. I don't want Tom's Hardware. Because Tom's Hardware is great. I mean, it is a great source of. Okay, the 4460 had 4 physical cores and so 4 cores, 4 threads, yeah. Where this 8350 8-core Black Edition was 8 cores and 8 threads, so only 1 thread per core. That's the 4460 is still 12% better. It's got 25% single core speed, 27% dual core speed, and faster quad core speed. 23% quad core speed. Okay, so obviously, you know, the 8350 was faster octa-core speed because, well, the R5 didn't have that. Much faster 64 core speed. I mean, obviously, because there's no way to measure that. I mean, it isn't measured at all on the Intel side. Yeah, which It doesn't happen linearly, unfortunately.
Yeah.
As we can tell with Threadripper, they had to put the little bridge in, which actually uses that front serial bus, the FSB, I think.
Yeah.
So if you had to have like, I know, a discrete graphics card in there and 100 gigabit net, let's say this was like Linus Tech Tips, Linus Media Group, they decided to use this Threadripper as their, they've got editing server.
They went Intel i9.
Yeah, and if they use that and they use their 100 gigabit because they've got like 10 people working on 10 gigabit, for those massive files. I mean, they deal with 40, 50, 100 gigabit.
Raw footage.
Yeah, which is, they're monster sizes.
Yeah.
So you'd want your server to have as much bandwidth as possible. So if they did that with, obviously they're going to slap in like a 1080 Ti or something.
No.
What did?
980.
Oh yeah, they just used the 980 because that wasn't. But I mean, if it.
But not only that, they didn't get any performance increase in the encoding with the GPU over with the 980 and the 1080.
Yeah, because it's using CPU more.
No, not only that, it's the applications were not optimized for it properly.
Yeah, I mean that's another
They
thing.
had big shit with the optimization and the workflow and everything.
Yeah. So, but if you put in a dedicated graphics card, which takes 16 times PCI Express slots, you put in a 100 gigabit network card, which takes 16 times PCI Express slots, and then you're still using your FSB for your CPU, you are going to have issues when you have 8 people editing and rendering. And look, if it's just for rendering, it can just put in a queue. It doesn't really matter all that much. But I mean, if they're rendering and they're editing on this thing, then they're going to have issues.
I don't know.
So, yeah, so my opinion, for like a dedicated streaming or dedicated rendering or something, I'd go 900K all the way.
Oh yeah, definitely. And the 900K is actually not bad. I think.
Yeah, it's like $7,000 as well, which is a lot fucking cheaper than Threadripper, and it's actually not that much more expensive than the AMD counterparts.
The best part is I can take mine and just pop it in on my motherboard. I don't need to buy anything else.
Yeah, so I mean, if you got like some motherboards with this, the 7th and 8th gen used the same socket, but it was just, yeah. So if you got a 7700K with one of those really fancy motherboards that you can actually upgrade the BIOS, because it is just a BIOS thing most of the time. If you have one of those, then instead of buying a whole, because I mean, motherboard for a decent motherboard these days, it's $2,500 minimum, absolute bare minimum. It's $2,500. So then even if you buy a $5,000 CPU, they're like, yeah, the CPU so much. So you just buy the CPU and a motherboard, even if you use the same RAM, you're sitting at the same price point.
My computer's okay, no, never. I'm gonna say it's running abnormally cold tonight.
Well, what's the temperature at the moment?
47 degrees.
Oh, I don't even know what mine's running at. I don't even think.
49 degrees now.
Do I have MSI?
So no, I opened the monitor and it was sitting at 35. I'm like, that's not right.
What monitor you use?
Just the built-in one for motherboard, Asus software.
Oh yeah, no, I don't install any of that software. I find it's very
I just
bloaty.
do it to literally monitor my thermals and my core rate and my fans.
I actually do have command center.
But yeah, I open it and it's like, hey, your CPU is sitting at 35 degrees. I'm like, no.
And then it refreshes.
and then it refreshes and it's like, oh, it's actually 47. Oh, it's actually sitting at 70.
yeah, mine's 49 degrees.
Yeah, no, my airflow is not lack.
Oh no, that's one thing. I've got the Antic S10 case, which I got for $100. And I've got ML140s in the front. So, and my fans are currently running at, let's see, what fan speed, 50%. Okay, I actually said it. So 1,500 RPM. That's what they're running at. And it's dead quiet. but at full speed they push 90. I think it's 92 cubic inches of air a minute,
Yeah.
which is a lot. It's a lot of air, but it does sound like a jet taking off. Yeah. So like ML140 tech specs. So look, man, I'm glad. Look, for gaming, I would say AMD though.
Yeah, if you're gonna do pure gaming.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gaming and streaming on the same PC.
If you're streaming, if you're doing streaming at the same time, I'd still say Intel.
You really?
Yeah.
Well, it would depend on your budget. I mean, if you could afford 9900K, definitely 9900K. If you can only afford maximum an i7, I would then lean towards AMD just for those more cores at the same price point.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Sorry, fucking dogs.
Don't worry about it.
And you can hear, like, there's no one there, just by the way they're barking. Yeah, because, like, these fans just can go up to 2400 RPM. Which is, but yeah, so I would say if you can afford 9900K, absolutely. I mean, if I had 12 grand, I would get 9900K now. Right now. I'd be ordering it. Right now. Where's tech specs on this damn thing? Don't show me pictures. Overview. Tech specs. 5-year warranty, which is nice. No bearings, which is nice. Yeah, 97 CFM. Cubic feet of air a minute.
Yeah, no, that's not.
So it's a nice amount of airflow. So, but you've got space for fans on the front of your case, right?
No.
What case you got?
Bitfinex, one of the Bitfinex cases.
Okay, that's
Case.
super descriptive.
I'll tell you now. The Ronin windowed case.
Bitfinex Ronin.
Ronin.
Yes.
Except not this exact one, because mine doesn't have the mesh in the front at the bottom.
Oh yeah, so this is like the Gen 2.
Yeah.
This mesh.
Yeah.
And it's so frustrating because, like, overseas, because I had the Obsidian 750D, and overseas you can buy that mesh front for like $20. I would go out and I'd buy that, put it on, and then I can still have that nice clean look, you know, with the mesh. But it's like, nope.
I want to get a new case. But
Dude.
also because I want to put water cooling in. So I actually want to get water cooling compatible case.
Why do you want water cooling though?
Because overclocking.
Are you going to go custom loop?
Thinking about it, yes.
Okay, because if you go ARO, you might as well just get an Noctua ND15.
Yeah.
They actually prove that it does the same, if not better. And then obviously you got to get good thermal paste to actually transfer that. But yeah, I don't want to get liquid metal because that's just, you got to put it on and then you got to like scrape it off and you got to make sure that it's the right amount, and it's a pain in the butt.
Yeah, so I'm just like leaning over to the back of my PC quickly.
No, I can see you got them hairy arms, man.
I do. I mean, I think I got pretty good thermal paste.
Oh yeah. You can't get that locally, eh?
No.
You can get, I think Raru had it. Raru, what's it, that MX2, hey?
Yeah, it's the MX2. But I mean, it's a nice big tube as well.
So, and you use literally the pea size. You use such a tiny little bit.
Yeah.
Because especially once that heats up for the first time, it really spreads out.
Yep.
So yeah, so I would just say get a Noctua if you're going to go AO, because I've actually got an AO in the cupboard, and it isn't really worth it.
I've got an AIO in the cupboard as well, but I can't mount it in the case.
Yeah. No, both my cases could have. Look, if you can pick up a 750D for cheap, or one of these Antec S10s. Let me actually find it so you can have a squiz.
I'm busy looking at.
Yeah, you can have a 360mm rad in the front, or 240 or 280, and you can have a 280 on top, and you can have a 280 on top.
Yeah.
The tray actually comes out. So no, like if you go in custom, you might as well go just because it's only an extra. They only used to be like 500-600 rand, but if you can pick up for a reasonable price, or eventually later on get a 360 rad in the front, and then you can bring your speed or whatever right down.
Yeah. Just hold that for a few seconds.
Are we gonna do a be right back?
No. I'm literally gonna take like 3 seconds.
Okay, I just want to go to the bathroom break super quick. I had a lot of fluids today. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Cool. No, like I said, it's really fine.
That's terrible coffee. Ugh. Not because the coffee's bad, but because I'm bad at making coffee.
Why are you bad at
Okay,
making
come-
coffee?
Oh, dude, I don't know.
Coffee's a vitally important part.
Look, I'll make good machine coffee.
No, the machines make good machine coffee.
No, I'll make good machine.
Hello, kitty cat.
I'll make good machine coffee.
Hmm.
Have you got any viewers? I got none.
I got one.
They're chatting.
No.
Okay, well, fuck it. Let's head back in. Ready?
I've been in for a while.
What? Oh, it keeps doing that. Okay, well, oh jeez, go away. Do you know what? Scene 2? Go away. There we go. Sorry about that.
Did you finally get back?
Yeah, I finally got back.
Finally.
Oh man. So, dude, what kind of music do you like?
I listen to just about anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you heard that Dutch yodeling guy?
Which one?
Dude, there's a guy who does like Dutch yodeling.
Which one?
I'm gonna find this.
There's multiple Dutch yodelers.
This shit. Okay, no, that's like a 16-second clip. No, I want a proper professional yodeler from near, like this shit. The Dutch are weird.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen it.
Would you listen to that for 3 hours?
No. Not at
Why?
all. That would get annoying for me. I'd listen to it, but not for 3 hours.
Yeah, it's like a good, it's like a good ringtone.
Yeah. No,
It's like a really good ringtone.
It really is.
But yeah, I wanted to say something, I can't remember. Dude, I've gone back. I've like regressed back to like 12 years ago when I was 16 and skateboarding and just hanging out with my friends. And the girls are like, oh no, you know, like you weren't into serious relationships. You're like, yeah, okay, you know. I'll see my girlfriend like every 3 weeks. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like getting back into old Blink-182. What are you shaking your head?
Yes,
Why?
because I can.
Blink-182, Sum 41, Offspring, all that old music that I'm really getting back into, and I'm really enjoying it. I don't know, it's probably just nostalgia more than actual musicality of it.
Probably. Honestly, probably.
Because it's like it makes you feel like you felt when you were 16, and when you didn't get out of bed and go, oh, my back's sore today.
I don't do that though.
Wait, you're 26.
Yeah.
Wait 2 years, and you'll see what I mean.
I don't get out of bed and go, oh, my back's sore. I expect
does
it
it
to
need-
be sore when I get out of bed already.
Oh, jeez. Okay, is it always sore?
No, it's actually not.
Okay,
Like-
you're fortunate.
Yeah, I do have issues sometimes where my back's just like, nope.
Yeah, that's old age, my friend.
No,
Welcome.
no, that's bad life decisions.
Yeah, especially when you sit a lot of time in front of the computer. Do you also end up at work like this?
No,
I often end up work like this.
no.
Obviously, there's no really nice chairs, but I often end up work like lying down in my chair,
Yeah, no, I don't.
and my keyboard's like really far from me. It's like here, so I'm like sitting like this, like lying down, because it's a laptop. So, like my computer screen is elevated
Really,
that
Kat?
much, you know, off the base of the desk.
Can
And it's a 24-inch monitor. It's not a 13-inch or whatever laptop monitor that's like on the ground. So it's like you tilt it back and then you just have that glare from your fluorescent lights. So I tilt it forward and I'm like lying down. The boss walks in, he's like, you're really gonna hurt your back when you get older. I'm like, my back's already fucking sore, but if I lie really, really still, I'm okay.
Back's already sore, but if I lie still, I'm okay.
Yeah, well, it's true.
I suppose.
Dude, but you've never had like
Cat.
debilitate. Is your cat knocking on your door?
Yes.
So pick her up and give her some cuddles. She'll hate it.
She's too far away.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to know the
Wouldn't
worst
like
part?
it.
If I
Yeah.
go and grab her. So I'm just going to take my headphones off. I'm going to grab her quickly.
Yeah. Hey, cat. Oh, she does not look happy, hey? She's like, fuck this guy. Hey.
Now she's on my desk.
Yeah. Cats love it on desk. Dude, cats love mouse pads.
She's going to start rubbing herself along the microphone soon. Or get him back in my lap. Come on. Hey, yo. See? Microphone. Hello.
This is a thing for me to rub against.
Jeez.
That's why I love this arm, dude.
Sorry, I'm holding it in the air.
No, it's fine.
So
I understand. If anyone owns cats, they know that everything is there for the cat.
yeah.
But yeah, dude, if you need to invest in one of these arms, man.
So I was told I'm not allowed getting one until December
Why? Okay.
by my cousin whose birthday it was yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me guess, until after the 25th of December.
Yes.
Okay. So you're not gonna have to buy yourself one.
No.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I got this thing, man. Cash Converters brought out one. That was like $300. It was really cheap, but I'd like got this one probably about 8 months beforehand. But
Ah.
you know, we don't really have the same stuff that America does.
Oh, we don't. We really don't.
I mean, America, you're like, okay, now I need a webcam tripod, you know? So you need something that goes between, I don't know, 20 and 60 centimeters. And they got them in the States. Yeah, you're like, okay, no, this one goes 1.2 to 1.6 meters. Doesn't help me. It's going to be like, hey, guys.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Yeah, it'll look like I'm lying down on my like I do at work.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, so how was your party yesterday?
It was really good. Like I said,
Did you do the drinking?
my phone died at about 8 o'clock, just after 8, and I didn't realize till like midnight.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be 24 degrees tomorrow.
Only.
24 degrees is nice weather, man. It's really,
Dude.
really comfortable weather.
Last week, Thursday, I was at a client. 38 degrees.
Pretoria?
No. Bella.
Oh, well, that's further than Pretoria. A few hours further.
Yeah. Like an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on where.
Yeah, well, Pretoria's massive. Jono, Bella's far. Bella's warm, man.
Why?
With the door.
Yeah.
Get a door stop, man.
You know my door's a sliding door, hey?
Oh,
Like one of the hanging ones?
yeah.
like
Okay, so get some duct tape.
Does that.
Okay, so you're gonna have to get 3 door stops. One for this side, one for that side, and one for the front.
All I just need is one for the outside.
Actually, yeah. That'll probably do it. Jono, cats are weird, man.
Come here. Come on.
Dude, I'm so tired. I was up until 5 o'clock this morning.
Why?
Mrs. wasn't well, so I was looking after her.
There you go, kitty. Come on. Come up.
So I was up so I got into bed at about 5:30. Fell asleep probably around 6. I could hear birds already. And then I was awake again at about 9:30.
Yeah. Everyone else
So-
finally decided they were going to call it a night at like 3:30 this morning.
Oh wow.
And
So
I'm-
were you drinking?
Yeah, we were.
Wow, you drink.
It's actually
So-
hilarious. So my cousin, just for like some background, it was her 21st birthday party.
Okay, yeah.
So
That
she
explains a lot.
invited a whole bunch of friends from varsity.
Okay.
Now 2 of the guys get there and they're like, yes, we want to do drinking games. We can drink. I'm like, oh, really? What can you drink? And they're like, no, we do brandy. I'm like, okay, cool.
Branavine.
Yeah. So, like, okay, cool.
Okay.
So you guys are talking
Yeah.
up, and so we start playing Kings.
Oh yeah,
what-
because that's always a good decision.
And you know the one card is you have to down your drink.
Yeah,
so
that's
the
a
one-
king, isn't it?
No. It's one of the other ones. So the one guy gets it, and he's got a brandy and coke, so he starts drinking, and he stops halfway, and he's like, I can't, it's too strong. So I'm like, well, how much brandy's in there? And he's like, no, there's about this much.
If you drink brandy, like, then you shouldn't have a problem. I mean, we used to drink R&Rs when I was studying. So if this was your glass, right,
Yeah.
from the top of the case to the bottom of the phone. Yeah, let me pull my lily white hand at the back, so you can see. Or the lime green wall. That'll work well. So if this is the bottom of the bottom of the drinking area where the fluid is held,
Yeah.
and this is obviously the very top.
Yeah.
How we used to do it is this much would be rum, and then just that much would be.
So these guys are like, so I'll do the
Right,
same.
right.
So they're like, obviously bottom.
So it's just like a double, maybe a triple.
No, single. So like there. So
But
like
a single is, and they say it's too strong.
they were complaining it's too strong. So I'm like, what do you mean you what do you mean it's not even a sip? Like, give me the glass, take a sip. It's like, dude, this is nothing.
Okay, if it's a single, then why are you drinking brandy? Like, was it
Exactly.
cheap brandy
No,
that
it
just
was,
burns?
It was, what was it?
Richelieu,
No,
Club Drift.
no. The other K one. KWV.
Okay, that's not KWB brandy. What's the cheapest brandy? Let's have a squiz. 189 rand. KWV 189, so 190 bucks is the cheapest one that I've seen
Yeah.
so far. Okay, there is there's 109 rand one.
Anyway, that's what they were drinking.
Yeah.
So we're like, no, that's not a brandy.
Hey, Gobster, how's it going? Sorry, he just popped in.
Oh,
Sorry to
did he?
interrupt you, Silver. Yeah,
So
he
he's-
said, "Oi, punks."
He always says that though. So anyway, they're like, no. Like, we're drinking brandy, and it's like brandy, but I mean, like, the glasses are like that.
Mhm.
There's that much brandy in the bottom, and the rest is coffee.
Yeah.
So we're like, no, that's not a brandy.
No. Yeah, sorry, it's not like you overpoured and like, okay, that is a lot of brandy. We
Yeah.
understand it.
So we're like, this is a brandy. Pour one for them. They stopped drinking brandy after that.
I can't drink brandy. and you were playing Kings,
Yeah, we
but
were
I don't
playing
drink
Kings.
anymore. Gobster says, "How you peeps doing, man? I'm doing well. I'm very tired today, but otherwise I'm well. How are you doing?"
Agreed.
And Silver, you're also well.
Yeah.
Tired but well.
Yes.
It's actually nice to be tired on a Sunday evening because then you can get into bed and go to sleep.
It is. You can. It's enjoyable. But then you have to wake up in the morning.
Yeah. It's fine. Summer makes it a little bit better. It's officially the first day of spring, actually.
Oh, it is. Look at that.
Yeah. I mean, spring doesn't kick in until around the 23rd, but officially it's the first day of spring.
Yeah.
But I was awake at about 3:30 this morning, and I thought it was going to start raining. Like, you know that rain wind that you get.
That's because of the
gusting-
cold front that blew in yesterday.
Yeah, but it just felt like it was
'Cause-
going to.
We were sitting outside around the fire in that wind.
No. You call this spring, lol. Well, it's not spring weather yet, but it's officially the first day of spring.
Yeah.
But spring only becomes aware. It's very African time, so it only rolls in around the 22nd. So I don't know why this is actually spring.
According to the calendar, it's spring.
Yeah, not according to the weather.
Yeah.
So in about 3 weeks, it's going to start being spring. So I'm not looking forward to the first rains of spring.
I'm
though.
looking forward to the first rains.
No, dude. No, I'm not.
I
I
love
ride a
rain.
bike, so all that oil and diesel and all that crap that's on the roads, that all kind of lifts up and just makes the road super slippery.
I
So
love the first rains.
it's nice when I'm home, like when I'm sitting comfy in my chair, especially now that I've got fiber and I
A
don't
cup of
have
tea.
Yeah, Gob says it's never warm this time of year. No, it's not. Even
Yeah.
October isn't really warm.
Yeah, it's still a bit nippy.
Like, can't wait for the rains. Yeah, I'm keen for the rains. I'm keen for just wash away all this dust and crap
Yeah.
that's in the air. Yeah, as I said, yeah, the dust needs to settle. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was
Dust
just saying
definitely
that.
needs to settle.
Yeah, man. Especially like for some reason, Edenvale is super dusty.
It's because it's
I mean,
Edendale.
Well, yeah. I mean, the missus is like a super neat freak, right? So a few times a week, she like dusts down the house. Okay, you know,
Yeah.
the microfiber cloth and the spray bottle that costs fucking shit ton that I have to buy every month when water would do the same anyway. And she like a few times a week. Dude, you leave it a day. Every day, my mouse pad, I have to lift up off my desk and have to like pat it down just because of that tiny layer of dust. I mean, and we don't have a dusty house. We have a clean house.
But it's just the amount of dust in the air that's killing us.
The Eden Value fox are used to dust. Lol.
I don't know if
Yeah,
those are
well-
typos or...
Are you on your phone, Gobster? That looks very much like phone autocorrect.
Hey, what Infinity XYTER. Thanks for the follow, man.
Well, shit can't type. Whoa, yeah, Gobster. Wait, Gobster, why don't you have your
Oh, his 3-month subscriber badge disappeared.
Yeah, obviously it just expired.
Oh, wow. I've just realized I don't have my alert box up.
Fingers are cold, yeah, dude. That's why I'm actually got this big mug of coffee. It tastes terrible because I'm really bad at making coffee. I don't know how. Like, I put the same amount in as everybody else. Oh, we need to fix that? Yeah, you do. You do. It's like such that as a streamer, you can't, like, gift subs. I mean, you can, but then 60% of what you pay, you give back to Twitch.
Yeah.
It's not like Twitch goes, okay, cool. You know, you can give out 5 free subs a month. Or there's a sliding ratio or something. But too bad they don't have anything like that. But September's coming up, which is going to be great. And it's not so much for the streamers. Like, it is going to be good for the streamers, but it's going to be really good for the viewers, man.
What's that?
September.
September.
Hmm.
Okay.
Done. Oh, thanks, Gob. So wait. I see your sub badge is back, but I'm not getting it. Give me a second.
What? Wait, do people get your name wrong, Infinity? Like Infinity XYTR. How do they normally say it? Sorry, the guy in my chat, he's like, finding my name you say is right, but you can call me whatever you want.
Can I call you Sally?
I'm just gonna do this. I've updated the scene a little bit.
Yeah, something's wrong with my stuff.
Why?
It's this OBS Live.
Oh,
That's-
Infinity X Tyler. That makes sense.
Oh, geez, there we go.
Cat.
Thank you so much, Gobster, for the 4 months.
That's
Really do appreciate it. Thank you. And I'm so sorry that it was so delayed. I don't know. Stream Elements must have just been having a cadenza.
Yeah. Well, isn't that
Because
Twitch though? I don't know.
it's integrated. I don't know how they integrate. They must integrate with an API. But dude, thank you.
There we go.
Really do appreciate
I
it.
replayed
So
the alert for you.
Yeah. It's cool that you can do that with like stream elements and good, but you use slobs, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
I'm going to be back now because my cat's just adamantly scratching on the door. Go for it. Yeah, go invade his Twitch as well. My thing's not up. My board's not up.
Excuse me.
Damn it! Hold on. I mean, his Twitch link's there, but if I do this, where is it?
Okay, while you're doing that, Gobster, how have you been, man? We haven't seen you. Are you still studying so hard? Because I haven't seen you online on anything in a long. It's probably been 3 weeks or so.
There's his Twitch link in chat.
Oh, thank you so much for the. Okay, so Infinity.
X Tyler.
Okay. Yeah, because we always try and incorporate it. So thank you very much, Infinity X Tyler. Thank you so much for the follow.
Yeah, I'm quickly gonna go pick my cat up.
Really do appreciate it.
I'll be back now, boys.
Okay. So how are you guys? How are both you guys doing tonight? Gobster, as I said, I haven't seen you in a very long time. Sorry, I'm looking over here. Camera there, monitoring screen over here. So I mean, where have you been, Gobster? Do tell. And also the GTS server we are going to redo. We introducing some different things. I'm working with a dev. We're not going to do whole stupid events and loading in 20 million custom cars. So Silver, as I was just telling Gobster
Yeah.
and Infinity X Tyler, we're going to be redoing the GTS server.
Oh, are we?
Well, going to be more restructuring. So what we're going to do, we're going to be doing marketing on it, of course.
Yeah. Welcome back.
We want to get.
Sorry.
We want to get the right people in because I mean the GTA RP server can be the absolute best server. You can have
Yeah.
2 ping to it. You know, it can be a monster server.
But if you have the wrong
know,
people
stable
playing
will
on
help.
it,
Then the whole RP thing goes out the window. So it's going to be very much marketing on stuff like that. It's not going to be adding in more cars and crap like that. It's not going to be doing that. It's going to be going through and checking that every single job pays a decent amount, you know, so everything's very leveled
yeah.
and very fair and very balanced, you know. I think the drugs are still going to be kind of controlled by factions.
But
And
not.
so,
So, are we going to have like a drug per faction, or are we going to have the? I'll admit I'm not a huge fan of the way it is now. Only because it leaves too much
reliance on
Yeah.
one faction. Well, yes. But the reason it's like this at the moment is
I know why.
motivation. Is because, for example, the bikers were just going around and doing their own thing, and the cartel was going around doing their own thing. The mob was just going around and dealing with the cops and trying to RP with people, which you can't like just force it
Yeah.
and like just rock up somewhere and be like, "So," you know. So we were trying to do things, but then we went, okay, well, we're going to have deals and stuff like this, which was great. I mean, it worked. We had lots of drug drops and bars and money drops and stuff like that. But then, you know, somebody would make like 50 bags a week, you know, so 50 kilos or whatever a week. And then the guys who were distributing it were going, no, this isn't enough. We need more. I mean, like, fuck, dude, you know, it's... Let's bring out the calculator.
Yeah. Infinity asks, does anyone watch Stranger Things? Now, personally, I haven't. I do hear it's really good, though. What about you, Token?
The missus watched it. I didn't really watch it. I actually just finished watching Sons of Anarchy at Hoppers 4 this morning.
Okay.
That was kind of getting me through the night. So look, I'll probably give it a try. But apparently, it's a very like cringy old school vibe, and there's kids that are like that get on your nerves. I mean, I'm not a big fan of kids.
Okay.
Personally, so I mean, it's not that I dislike kids, but I mean, it's like my niece, you know, running around screaming. I mean, I was worse when I was a kid, but she's running around screaming. I'm like, where does this energy come from? Just sit down and eat your lunch.
It's
like the
kid
best,
energy.
It's like the best time of day is when you're feeding. You know, it's feeding time. Come now, come. So, bless you.
Thank you.
So
Sorry.
stuff like that that I don't get. But no, I'm gonna get around to watching it at some point. I'm just in the middle of so many different series. I mean, I've still got to catch up with Vikings.
Yeah.
I excuse me. Got to catch up with Lucifer. Wait, no, Lucifer's on break. I think that's on production break. That's a good series. Dude, I'm like a full season and a half behind on Supernatural. I'm still like just starting season 13. So, and I've got to get through 13 and then 14. Season 15 is coming out in October, so I'll get around to it, but
Yeah.
don't have time at the moment. Life is so hectic.
Yeah. I'm not sure what you mean by the question, Infinity. Do you want to make Stranger Things intro? Like, do I want to make an intro that's similar to that, or I'm not understanding the question completely.
I haven't actually seen the Stranger Things intro.
I haven't either.
But while we're waiting for him to reply,
Yeah.
so those 50 bags of opium or cocaine or whatever, as we said, opium and cocaine must have the same sort of price.
Yeah.
Different markets, but the same, street value. So their profit, clean money, was $125,000 a week, and they wanted more.
Yeah.
It was just like, so even if you've got the maximum of 5 members, divide that by 5. I mean, it's 25k each, which 25, we wanted 25k to be like a lot of money. Like a hit should be, to take someone out should be like 10 grand.
Yeah.
Or, you rob a bank and, if you get 20, 30 grand as a share, that's a shitload of money. But people are like, oh, this is only 30,000. It's not worth, 5 minutes of my time.
And that is, if you rob the big bank, it comes out like averages between about 250 and 400,000 successfully.
Yeah, it should be like 250 max. And it'd be nice if there was a way to actually scale it so that depending on how many people have gone and deposited money into or money has come into their account, would be how much money was there. So the more active people are, the more money comes into the bank.
Yeah.
But I think that's very, very difficult to script. So it's things like that we're going to be restructuring. All the illegal guns. We're going to work on where people don't have to do their driver's license anymore.
No, we need to keep that.
No. You have a driver's license because you come in from another city, as an adult. But then you can lose it.
Okay, so it's going to be a physical item.
Well, no, not just lose it. I mean, you can actually...
like a point system and everything.
Yeah, point system.
Oh, that would
like
be
you've
cool.
been caught speeding 5 times, your license is gone.
Yeah.
You used your a car in the getaway, and you get 3 points or whatever it is. We'll excuse me. We'll take it very much from NoPixel because NoPixel got something like that in the works.
Yeah.
The keys to the car finally works now. They give keys and everything.
It's worked for a while.
Yeah, I'd like them to make keys a physical item that you can lose. Oh man, I've lost my keys, but I don't know if they can.
Yeah, that's going to be a bit difficult.
Yeah, that's going to be difficult.
There are 20 sorry, Tyler's just putting here, there are 20 fish half drowned. How many are left?
20 fish half drowned. Does it just say how many are
Yeah, how many are left?
Well, how that sentence is structured, in my mind, there's still 20 because no
Yeah.
one's cleaned them up and they never said how many fish are still alive or how many are dead.
Yeah.
It's just 20 fish. So there's still 20 fish. In my mind, anyway.
That makes sense to me as well. Anyway, no, but that would be cool if we redo this GTA server like that.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's going to be very, very much like that. The economy is going to be really structured, and every single job and everything. But that takes a lot of time.
Yeah, I had a suggestion that I gave to Chris with regards to the racetrack.
Yeah.
So
was that?
Infinity's responded, they don't, they're fish. You see, the question just said how many are left. Like, all 20 are left, but that's why the way the sentence was structured, that doesn't really...
Yeah, it's the subject of the whole question is
Yeah,
fish.
the whole time we were assuming there were 20 fish still in the tank.
Or whatever.
Anyway, yeah, with the racetrack, with the Nürburgring,
Yeah.
like, add in race cars that you can only use there, type of thing.
Yeah, that you can only get from that.
So
garage.
I found a bunch of Formula One cars. Tested them,
Oh,
made
that'd be
sure they
cool.
worked, different liveries. So there's like 2 Ferraris, 2 McLarens, 2 Red Bull Racing F1 cars. And they work and
Yeah.
everything, and I gave it to him, and I don't know if he's done anything with it. Like,
I'm not sure. I'll have to speak to him.
The whole... It's there, it's ready to go. He just needs to add it and load it. And then obviously decide how he's going to set it so you can only use them at the racetrack.
Yeah, you'll probably just have to make it that it only spawns at this place.
Or probably something like with the police garage or the mafia garage or the...
Yeah.
Like a purple circle there. If you're at the racetrack, you can access
Yeah.
it. Nowhere
So no one's
else.
gonna have to buy their car.
Yeah,
But that's fine,
because that also gives like if you want to do proper races, it gives you a better chance because they're all the same car essentially, just different looks.
I wish collision damage would go up on the cars.
Yeah, that would be nice, but the way the game's coded, it's
Is it-
very difficult.
Yeah, because I mean, some cars like you can really take a punch, but some of them, you just back up slowly at like 10 k's an hour into a pole or something, and then your engine's fried.
Yeah, bikes
or
are
some
the
of them-
worst. You driving on a bike and suddenly randomly it's dead.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen that. It's like you push the engine too far and then it dies.
Yeah.
That needs to be fixed.
There's also a script, and he said he was looking at it, where you can actually, like, if your car runs out of petrol or it's broken, you can push it off the road.
That's awesome.
Like, that's running
That'd
on
be-
my test server.
Yeah, no, that's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
But a lot of people like just wanted to do illegal things, which is all good and well, people, because you kind of want to have this alter ego and do stuff you can't do in real life.
Yeah.
But not everyone can always just rob banks all the time, and not everyone can always just deal drugs and shit all the time. And people don't, one of the big things was people don't value their life.
Yeah, no, for
No
sure.
matter what penalty, we put a penalty of 10 grand, and people didn't value their life.
Yeah.
They'll just pull out a gun randomly. And one script that I wanted to look at is they've got on NoPixel and a few others. If you take out a pistol, it doesn't just appear in your hand. You actually have an unholstering animation.
That would be cool. Sorry, I've
Because
just
that'll
dropped something. Ignore me, carry on talking.
So that will stop a lot of these people. It's not going their way, and boom, they just change over to pistol, and then the second later it's in the hand,
Yeah.
and no one can react.
Yeah.
So it's stuff like that. But that's largely community based because we don't even need a script. People can just like RP, and the cops as well. Cops need to RP stuff. So instead of just pull you over, okay, you've got drugs on you, or bank robbery, teleport you to jail, where they actually take you down to the station, and then the station commander or someone there, then for serious things like bank robberies and large drug deals and stuff. Not if the guy's got like 10 things of whatever on him.
Yeah.
But huge amounts, like the guy's got 100 in his trunk or 50 in his trunk,
But
or
then-
above 25 or something. Then they must go to court and must defend themselves.
At the same time, we had an issue at
Yeah.
one point where my cousin,
Yeah.
he was busy driving through the city. He had obviously a bunch of stuff in his trunk, driving normally. His
Yeah.
game crashed. So obviously, NPC disappears, car coasts to a stop on the side of the road or halfway on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Next thing we know, he's still trying to log back in. Suddenly, there's a warrant out for his arrest for suspected drug dealing because the car's been impounded. And we're like, Listen, his game crashed. You can see he's not in the server.
Yeah, I mean, people need to use common sense on that regard.
Yeah. So anyway,
Yeah, I mean,
are we still going to be using the CAD after the restructure?
I don't know, because Napster was taking care of the cat.
Yeah. Well, the reason I'm asking is because I chatted with Chris and I'm like, well, let's rebuild one if we need it. I'll build it. I'm busy building it.
Okay.
I don't know if I've ever sent you the link, have I?
No. The cat for me was very frustrating because of the username and password.
Yeah.
And it'd be really that gunshot residue thing. I think needs to come in,
Yes.
but they shouldn't be able to test on the side of the road,
Yeah, no, you have to take it back to the station.
and there has to be reasonable suspicion. And the reasonable suspicion isn't going through a red light,
No.
because some people just go through.
Yeah, only some
or-
people.
Or going through stop streets, because a lot of people roll through a stop street.
But there's another thing. So there's a couple of like map assets that fix the stop streets and the signposts and the red light things, and we need to look at that, I think.
What do you mean?
Like, because a lot of the stuff, like you get a red light and then a stop street right after it.
Oh yeah.
Or, you know, there's a part on the highway where it says the speed limit on the highway is 25 miles an hour.
Oh jeez. Yeah. Excuse me.
Like-
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah. And things like we should have South African laws, where in an urban area, it's 60 kilometers an hour.
Yeah.
And then on a highway it's 120, and unless otherwise specified, it's 60 kilometers an hour.
Yeah.
So
Agreed.
stuff like that we're looking at, but it's very much balancing, you know, the game, getting the right people in. But apparently, a large cause of all those crashes with people with because you know the GTA, the way it's coded is if one person's lagging, everybody's sort of lagging. Kind of delays the whole server. I'm not talking 80 ping. I'm talking guys with like 200 ping and 20% packet.
Okay, but I've been on GTA Online servers where that doesn't happen.
I've had it a lot, so where like two people have got high ping, and they're just destroying the whole server.
Yeah, see, I haven't had that.
Yeah, it's also because there's custom assets, and the server's trying to configure where those are, and it gets like hung up. That's where you get that little warning. You know, the CPU's trying this, whatever. It's because people have got really bad connections.
Yeah.
So that's he's going to put in like a max ping. So if someone has this ping for 30 seconds, kicks them.
Yeah.
Which sucks for them, but you know, on ADSL you shouldn't have 100 ping.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't.
Even I know someone who's in Kenya with ADSL in Kenya, and his ping to servers is under 100. To South African servers in Terrico, Johannesburg.
Yeah.
So that's not even an excuse. Oh, but I'm in Cape Town. Okay, so you should have 40 ping.
You should have less than 40 ping. I've just sent you a link so you can see what I've worked on so far. I had to go and find it.
So you're doing this on the Living It Up?
Not on Living It Up. It's a third-party thing. For now.
Okay.
But we can link it eventually.
Okay. Okay. So you just called it that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So. But it would be cool, man. I enjoyed playing GTA RP when there was a lot of stuff to do and the cops would like pull you over and actually speak to you and want to do sobriety tests and stuff like that. It was cool, man.
It was.
When they weren't just, and it wasn't just, oh, okay, you're the head of the mob, go.
Yeah.
It was actually, oh, I don't care who you are, you rode through a red light, you know, you're going to get a ticket. And they go through the RP of giving you a ticket where you have to sign it, and they explain to you that this isn't an admission of guilt, blah, 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 blah. It's just, You know, Napster really got into it and started doing it very, very.
Yeah, but we all did. Like all the, well, not the current ones, but when Napster was here, like all of us cops, we did that though.
Yeah. And robberies, and also the criminals, dude. They like often guys would come to me because to be an admin on the server, and they come to me and be like, "There was a robbery. Of course, the cops are gonna have their guns out. You know, duh."
Wait, they were complaining that the cops had their guns out.
No, no, no. The criminals would see the guys have their guns out, and they would just start shooting the cops dead
Oh yeah, no, I remember
on,
that.
on the spot. And it's like, even Summit had a 25-minute chase or 20-minute chase the other day.
But that's the
20
thing.
minutes.
What I've picked up is there's not a lot of people who want to do proper RP in this country, if that makes
They
sense.
just want a custom GTA server,
Yes, it's exactly
Which
what
is-
they want.
which is not it. And too often, I think even me as an admin, I try to entertain stuff. Look, I'm quite a strict admin. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, no, I
with
did.
the thing. It's like, this is against the rules. Here's your only warning. If I remember that I've given you a warning before, I'm gonna kick you.
Yeah,
And a guy came in and he was talking shit. He was allegedly, you know, just RDMing people, which is, you know, if you knew, fine, I'll have a chat to you. But he started giving me like, oh, big dick admin. I was like, ban. Cheers.
yeah,
Just not interested. You are not going to be conducive to having a good RP experience. Goodbye.
yeah. That's the problem.
So I'm going to be working with Dave doing that. But I also think he got sick of just coding stuff. People wanted this and they wanted that and they wanted all these features, which are really nice. Hey, Robert, how you doing, man? Dude, I've been trying to get hold of you on Discord. Please, Robert, check your Discord. But how you doing, Robert? Are you... Oh, yeah. How you doing? You hanging in there? Yeah, we were just talking about the server. So I'm going to be working with Chris too. Sorry, checking it now. No, don't be sorry. Just... Yeah, so we're going to be try bringing it back, but we're not going to rush it.
Yeah.
We're not going to try... We're going to do it nice and slowly, and then we're going to bring it back properly.
Well, let me know if you need any help with anything.
Yeah, and I'll speak to him. Because what languages do you code in? Do you know C#
I can learn it.
and C++?
I can learn it.
Do you know Java?
I can learn it.
Okay, so what languages do you code in?
Not very many anymore because I haven't actually coded properly in a long time.
I used to be pretty fluent in HTML.
I
And
can still
CSS.
do HTML, CSS. I can do
I was pretty good with jQuery, a little bit of JavaScript.
yeah, not so much. I can do SQL, like proper SQL scripts and coding.
Jeez, dude.
Um,
Have you got certifications for that?
not yet.
Because that's like big money.
Yeah, not yet.
That big money.
And obviously, I mean, I can get the mods. I can tweak them. Like, I mean, you saw you were on my
Yeah.
server at one point.
Yeah.
It's changed a lot since you were last on it, though. Just FYI.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what we were doing, just dicking around, is exactly what a lot of people want.
Yeah.
Just a custom thing where they can drive all the fancy cars.
Go do it yourself then. Piss off.
Yeah.
Like, I'd do it to test things and then make sure they work and if they'd fit in and then
Yeah,
suggest
well, look,
them.
if you want to stress test the server, get a whole bunch of cops shooting and a lot of explosions and stuff like that.
Yes.
Don't have people driving the speed limit,
No.
'cause that's not going to stress the server. Lots of explosions, lots of gunfire,
To-
spawning in lots of entities,
You
lots of damage calculations and stuff like that.
turn on the end of the world mode.
Into the world mode.
Yeah, basically you turn it on and everything. It's like you're in the middle of a hurricane. So everything around you starts blowing up and getting flung everywhere and people die and
Yeah, that'll definitely stress the server.
yeah. That's always fun. But yeah. I mean, yeah, we're gonna. I mean, we're gonna lose the website and everything. That's the worst part.
lose the website?
Yeah, living it up za.co.za.
No, Jacques registered that.
No, but Napster did the actual website, the back end and everything.
Yeah.
Jacques
well,
owns the domain.
Yeah, but I think he's got access to the files and
He
stuff.
doesn't.
Okay, look, well, yeah,
If he did, we'd
Just
be able to
this.
get the cat.
yeah. There's just so many things that are just horrible about that.
Yeah.
That's just barely the tip of the iceberg. But
Yeah.
um, yeah, Robert, I'm not going to respond to what you're saying to me here on the stream, on the little podcast cockprat that we're doing. But I'll respond to you on Discord. But yeah, so GTA server, we are going to be working on bringing it back. Going to be doing it slowly, and going to be doing it properly, because that was a lot of fun. It
Yeah.
was a hell of a lot of fun.
It was.
Yeah, and sorry, just replying to Robert.
No, you're not allowed to.
But yeah, so I'm very very keen for that. Ninja Clicks, you know Ninja Clicks.
Yeah.
He's starting at Amazon Data Center tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
So probably within about a month, we'll know what's happening with local Twitch servers. You know, once he's in there
Yep.
and actually working and stuff, and got the gossip.
Yep. It's gonna be pretty cool.
So I'm very very excited for that. If we can get local Twitch servers, that'll be great.
No, it would be. It'll be really amazing. But yeah.
Because like the relays work well, it's still imperfect. Still very imperfect. Listen, have you played World of Warships?
I haven't, not yet.
Oh, it's good, man.
Is it?
What the volume is quite low.
I think
on the whole stream.
I think I was just very far away from my mic.
Yeah, no, I don't know if Robert means. Oh, his volume is quite low. Yeah, and he was very. Because I mean, if you sit away, like, if I sit away, here that I'm heading out a bit, very 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 soft. But the moment I come closer, then I get very 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 loud.
Yeah.
It's just the way these actual is yours condenser mic?
Yeah.
Yeah, these condenser mics are very very sensitive to that.
Yeah, no, I was sitting all the way over here.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
that's
then
about
I'd constantly
that
have
far
to be
from the mic.
I'd constantly have to be doing this.
Doing what? Sorry, doing what?
I'm doing this on stream where I'm just
Oh, okay.
doing user volume. Because what we actually doing is we just doing a Discord call.
Yeah. So we don't have any like.
Oh yeah, there's nothing that I can physically see what his input volume is, and he can see mine. It's just purely this. So that's why I just sit here with this right next to me here. How are you keeping that? Oh man, we're doing well. We haven't jumped on GTA in a while. Just getting through winter. Man, winter was hard for me. Hey, I really struggled this winter.
I don't know. This winter wasn't that bad.
How's the volume now, Robert? Just by the way.
Yeah.
No, dude, it was just miserable this year. It wasn't cold. We didn't have a cold winter, but it was just miserable this year.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Yeah, that was miserable, but I don't know. I don't think it was too bad.
No, it wasn't that cold, but it was just, I don't know. And
Yeah, I know what you mean.
we had 2 weeks. I had to shut down all of NAB servers, game servers, and downgrade fiber. Jeez, dude. That must have been tough. That must have been very. Sorry, I'm just reading what Robert said.
No, I see that.
Not going from the gigabit internet to 50/50, but
Having to shut down all of Napster stuff.
yeah, not the admin of that. Just going, this is final.
Yeah.
I've been there, not having to shut down people's game servers and stuff, but having to say goodbye to friends is never easy,
Yeah, no,
especially when they're young.
Yeah.
I lost a friend of mine to a car accident. About 23, 24.
Jeez.
Yeah, we've been friends for 18 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah, since first grade, man.
Yeah.
So, well, no, it wasn't 18 years. Couldn't be.
It couldn't have been 18 years.
Yeah, 25.
Yeah.
25. Had to distribute
Jeez,
his
no,
death
that's the
certificate to all
worst.
of his debtors. Oh, dude. Yeah, having to go and do that.
Yeah, no, that's the worst.
Oh,
I had to
man.
do that when my dad passed away
Oh, man, that's
because
horrible.
I was the executor on his estate. So
Oh, executive of the estate.
yeah.
Man, when I worked in the gun shop, this is related. So I worked in the gun shop, and people would come in and be like, okay, no, my dad had all of these things. All of these, had like 6 guns or whatever. And we've just finished finalizing the estates and going through everything, and we want to get rid of these things. And then I'd have to look at these people who their father or their mother or their brother has passed away and say to them, I can't help you unless you have this, and this. And then most of the time people were like, okay, thanks, I understand. But sometimes they would get like really irate
Yeah.
and like, no, just take it. Like, we can't. His mother couldn't do it, so I did it for her. Haven't done his room yet, which is going to be the worst. Dude, leave that for a while.
Yeah.
I would say, yeah, I would. I don't blame it. I mean, I think the worst thing in the world for a human being or for parents is to lose their child.
I don't know for sure.
So, so Robert, is the volume better now? Is it more even? I hope so. Yeah. So, well, look, I'm glad you guys are. Okay, it's much better. Okay, cool. So I'm glad you guys are healing. It's going to take time, and it feels like it's you'll never kind of get over it.
Mm.
But not that you'll get over it in that sense, but you will. I hope you haven't intruded in anything. No, dude, we
So-
actually don't have any structure to these.
Yeah, so this is actually how we wanted and envisioned the podcast to be. It would be like a discussion forum between the people in the chat and us live.
Yeah, we would just talk.
Yeah.
I mean, we do want to get some more structure, and it's just so difficult with life getting in the way. I mean, as you know, but we do want to get some more structure in. But that is very much we want viewers to talk to us, ask us questions, speak to us, and then we respond.
Yeah.
That's very much how we wanted this to go. I mean, if you just want to listen to a really good podcast, do you like podcasts, Silva?
I do.
Have you listened to the Dollop?
No.
Dude,
Is it good?
it's very good. Look, I mean, if you're religious, I might get on your tits, because the guy's a bit of blasphemy, and a few times I get really annoyed with it because I'm religious. But most of the time, I can just kind of get over it.
Yeah.
So Robert asks, how many people have you guys lost, if I may ask? Well, me, I just lost my grandmother. And then that friend of mine. I mean, I've had other friends pass away, but I mean, none that I've been really, really close to.
Yeah.
And then in a sense, I suppose I lost my father when I was a teenager. Because I haven't had a conversation with my father in 15 years.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's a substantial length of time.
So it felt like I lost my father, and it was really, really rough
Yeah.
at the time. I just want to see if this is the right
So, if you don't mind, I'm going to jump in on that question as well.
I'd like you to. Please.
So, obviously, I lost a really close friend back in grade 10. He actually took his own life one night. Hung himself in the shower. So that was quite hectic.
That must have been so difficult for his parents. First of all,
His
you've
parents,
lost your
his
child.
brother, and
Yeah, well, the whole family,
Yeah.
and then you've got to call the paramedics, and then your child is naked in the shower because you can't
Oh no,
move your child.
he wasn't
Oh, okay.
like he went in there with the intention to do it. You could tell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the worst part. Like it wasn't a spur of the moment thing. It was
Oh, and it was probably
Yeah.
gory.
no, it wasn't gory.
Oh,
It
okay.
was
I don't want to ask details.
yeah, no,
but,
no,
I mean,
it was quite hectic.
so wait, you said he hung himself.
Yeah.
eh? Yeah. Sorry, my mind blanked that up. Sorry.
Yeah. I lost my grandfather when I was 3 or 4. He passed away with lung cancer. I never knew my grandmother on my father's side. She passed before I was born. My father, obviously, what's it now? 4 years now? Yeah, coming up on 4 years now. And as I learned yesterday, because no one else on my dad's side of the family since he's passed away has spoken to us, my grandfather's currently in ICU.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
That's nice of them to tell you.
I still don't officially know.
Wow,
So-
you just like hear by the grapevine.
Yeah, because my cousin's wife actually messaged my sister, and she's like, "Listen, I just want to like update you. I don't know what you've been told so far, but OP, we call him OP, he's my granddad. He's just been restrained in ICU because he's violent towards the nurses because of dementia." And my sister's like, "He's in ICU?" Question mark.
Yeah. Wow.
So yeah,
Jeez. Okay.
a bit-
That's fun.
bit rough.
Yeah, this conversation took a dark turn.
It did.
But yeah, and it's unfortunate. Unfortunately, a part of life. But thankfully, human beings seem to have the ability to feel that intense pain.
Yeah,
But we always find a way to deal with it.
we do.
It feels like we're not going to, but we always do. Robert says he's very sorry.
What does he have to be sorry for?
Well, it's not an apology.
Yeah,
it's-
but I know, but it's like I don't see like I don't want this to be taken the wrong way, but I don't see a reason for someone to say sorry unnecessarily, if I can say that. I know it's not the right way to say it, but
yeah, no, it's just
shit,
because
what the heck just happened?
I saw that in the mirror.
The heck just happened?
Oh.
No.
I don't know. Discord went ham. Yeah, dude. It's because I mean you interact with someone and then something happens and then you feel remorse for them.
Yeah.
Almost. You're like, geez, I'm really sorry that happened.
I suppose so.
Getting onto something happier. Not that I don't care. Or I'm disregarding anyone. I'm just checking because I found this on YouTube.
Okay. So something broke. Carry on. Carry on.
I think this is the episode. If this is the one. I think this is the one. Yes, this is the one. It is on YouTube. It's called The Dollop. And it is amazing. If you like podcasts where people just talk, I apologize for changing subject. No, dude, don't. This is what we're here for.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
Yeah, but if you guys like podcasts, do that. They talk about ghosts. Like the words I'm going to use here don't convey humor, but if you listen to it, you'll see why I choose these words and why it's comical. They talk about rapist ghosts and ghosts who are sexually active with living people and stuff. Check it out off the stream. Yeah, dude. That's that episode in particular will lift your spirits.
Okay, are you back? You are back.
Yeah, what? Did I disappear?
No. My screens are just screwing out.
Yeah.
For some reason, the TV lost its 4K.
Okay, is that what it was doing?
Yeah, but it's back
It's,
now. There we go.
it's I think it's Baba John or something like that.
There we go. Stupid thing.
It's called. Okay, no. There's a ghost. It's Baba. Man, I keep wanting to say Baba John, but it isn't Baba John. It's a it's a ghost that this is all allegedly, right? So people mustn't get on whether you believe in ghosts or you don't believe in ghosts. That's besides the point. There's allegedly this ghost that sodomizes men, and will come back every night to sodomize that person, unless they go out and tell the village that the ghost has done this.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, yeah, I see. You were changing resolutions.
No, I wasn't. It's
Okay.
freaking out. I'm gonna let it sit.
I can see it's freaking out a wee bit. Did you hear anything I said about that ghost?
Sort of like it kept cutting out as well. I don't know
Okay,
what's happening.
So it's Baba something like Baba John, or I keep wanting to say Baba Yaga because of John Wick, but it's
Okay.
Baba something, and it's this ghost that sodomizes predominantly men, and will come back continuously every night unless they go out into their village. This is somewhere in Africa,
Mm.
along the coast of Africa, and then tell people that this ghost has done this to,
Okay.
and then he'll stop.
That sounds
We're back.
weird.
Okay, we're out, bread. Dude, listen to that podcast, man. It's fucking hilarious.
I will.
It's... yeah, so these guys are the dollop.
Yeah.
Spud introduced me to them, and these guys, the one guy, who is it? Dave Anthony, just reads about American history, but I think they, going into the history of the world now.
Okay.
And then he reads it to this Gareth Reynolds, and then they just talk shit about it.
Okay.
And it's gives you some information. It's educational, and you laugh your ass off, dude. Like, you should hear how Monopoly actually came about.
I'd love to.
You know what Georgism is?
No.
I know it's like such a okay. So Georgism is, imagine a communist land where no one owns land. Okay. So everybody owns whatever they create.
Okay.
You're gonna have to. I'm oversimplifying it.
Okay.
So Georgism is pretty much you don't own the land, or you don't own the house, but if you've built the house, then you have rights to it, and and you don't own. And if you do own land, then you have to pay tax, but then there's no tax for anybody else for anything else. But everybody has to like pitch in. You'll have to read up to actually kind of understand it.
It
Okay,
sounds like
Robert's back. Yeah, it's not as silly as I'm making it sound, but I'm just oversimplifying.
Yeah.
So they made, it was called Monopoly. It was called Landlord's Game.
That I
So
know.
yeah, it was called Landlords. So this woman, a very very interesting woman,
Yeah.
back especially for back then, made this game with two sets of rules. One with communist rule, not communist, capitalist rules, where your objective was to bankrupt everyone around you.
Mm.
As we know, Monopoly, obviously the smaller rules were very different, but anyway. And then there was the Georgism rules, where everybody got money, and it was to show how bad capitalism is. And then it was made, and then people found this game and they started making their own boards at home because this was like in the Great Depression.
Mm-hmm.
So they started making their own games at home, and then it was just evolved till eventually. Who owns Monopoly now? Something Brothers.
Who owns Monopoly?
If anything, my sister-in-law.
Well, Hasbro, the Parker Brothers.
Yeah, the Parker Brothers. And so they eventually bought it up and they made it at the end. But that was very interesting. So they do stuff like that, which is very, very cool. So it's normally about an hour up to an hour and a half. And it's very, very cool. So if you like podcasts and you like listening to just people speak, and it helps time go by really, really quickly, especially if you're driving, a lot faster than music,
Yeah.
go do that. One thing I wanted to say, which I completely forgot now. My memory's like a sieve, as you can tell. I can't remember. Full laugh me, I can't remember.
New topic.
Do you watch Stranger Things? No, we were actually speaking about it earlier, Robert. No, I don't. I've never seen Stranger Things.
Yeah, I've also never seen it.
I've just finished Sons of Anarchy early this morning. I've still got to catch up on Vikings, and I have to catch up on Supernatural. It's a must-watch. Apparently so. My missus watched it, and the kids got on her nerves, and it was that very 70s sort of vibe. I don't like old movies and old feeling movies and stuff.
Okay.
I just don't like it. Like, my missus loves movies. She absolutely adores movies. 70s, 80s. It's like there was a shitty time. Everything was brown and beige, and I'm not interested. Everyone's hair was too big, and they, yeah, dude, like,
Or
I mean,
or it was the
even-
mullet.
yeah. Oh, I saw a picture of my father-in-law. My mother-in-law was like, "Oh no, look at him when he was, your age." Showed me a picture. I'm like, "Is this a mullet?" And it was one of the happiest moments of my life.
No. Dude.
Likewise, but the storyline was great. I'll give it a watch. I'll give it 5 episodes. I think 5 episodes on any series is fair to see if you can get into it. What do you think?
I agree. I
So
do
I'm
agree.
gonna- Oh no, cancer sticks are done.
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay, so Robert agrees. 5 episodes. I'll give it 5 episodes with an open mind to see if I enjoy it, if it's any good. But after that, man, if I don't like a series if I can't sit through in a series after 5 episodes, I am done. Got me hooked after 2 or 3. Okay, if I'm hooked after 2 or 3, then
Then it's
I'll
worth
binge
it.
watch it. That's what it was like with Vikings, dude. From episode 1, I binge watched it. I remember I stayed up for like 26 hours once watching Vikings.
Really?
Yeah, it was bad. Like I stayed up.
God damn it, my
I got
desk
up
is so
early,
dusty.
6 on a Saturday, and then I was watching Vikings until like 1 o'clock in the afternoon on the Sunday.
Jeez.
I was up early for another reason, but
Sure you were.
yeah, and then I was just like binge watch this thing, man.
Sure
I
you
was
were up early for another reason.
I was super tired, and the thing is, I can't go then, and because all you want to do then is sleep, right?
Yeah.
But you can't sleep because then you'll sleep. 13 Reasons Why? Seen that? No, never. I haven't watched much. I find a lot of Netflix originals too out there. What do you think, Silver?
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Like that. What was that one Netflix original movie? Where that guy was a hitman, and then people were coming after him because he was in retirement age.
No idea. Absolutely no idea. Sorry.
I googled this Netflix movie of old hitman. Oh, Polar. Or Polar, as some people want to call it.
Okay.
I couldn't, man. So just googling this Polar review, hyper-violent Netflix thriller, drowns in gore and stupidity. 1 out of 5 stars. The story of a hitman facing an existential crisis and looking to retire has worked well for cinema, whether it's played for pathos, the American comedy, or something in between. Okay, I'm not going further into that.
Yeah.
But basically, I saw a bit of it, lost interest in 5 minutes. Yeah, it's like, when you watch something and then a cold place, and where they are, you feel damp and cold. That's
Yeah.
how that movie feels to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I don't like movies like that. Like, you feel damp, you know, just by watching this movie. So Polar and stuff, I find a lot of Netflix movies and Netflix originals like that sort of feel. That is just very.
Okay. Interesting.
Well, you don't feel the same way?
I don't know. I haven't watched it enough to actually have an opinion on it.
Okay. Well, go watch Polar. If you see this isn't any real spoilers. If you see him lying in the chair, sleeping, and he's just got his dog, skip 10 minutes
Okay.
or 5 minutes. Do yourself a favor. Joe, watch 10 minutes of the movie, and you'll be like, ugh.
I'll give it a try.
Watch any anime. Silver, do you watch any anime?
I do watch anime.
You do?
I do.
You watch anime?
I watch anime.
Okay. What animes do you like?
A lot.
Okay, what are good animes? Because I don't like anime fucking all.
Okay, well, obviously the mainstream ones, so like the Bleach, the Dragon Ball, the... No, Rybrid, no. No.
I don't even know what a waifu is.
No. That's another
Isn't it
topic
like-
for another day.
Isn't that like a body pillow with a hole in it?
No.
Oh,
It's another
okay.
topic for another day.
I have no idea what a waifu is.
No. It's another topic for another day. It really is. But yeah, so obviously good animes are the mainstream one. The Bleachers, the Narutos, the Dragon Balls, that sort of thing. But then you get like other ones, like you should watch. There's a couple of short ones like Gunnex Sword, Claymore, Tenjo. Basilisk was really good. I've forgotten the name of the rest of them. You must watch Full Metal Alchemist. I can just like give you like
I don't like anime.
if you want to start watching, I'd recommend a short one.
Okay. I'm going to show you something. I'm just going to add a scene. Hang on a second. Not window capture. I want... What do I want? Display capture.
Rybrid's just like lol.
Yeah. So, there. Oh, lol. Okay. So, okay. I will show you why I don't like anime. Alright? Is anime fighting scene. Fighting, shouting scene, right? Because they always shout at each other. I mean, you can't just like have people. And it's always stuff like this. I'm trying to show you a good. Or like fighting scenes are like this. Okay. Like there.
I should
like
probably
this,
watch your stream. Hold up.
like this. Hold on, I gotta do this. I know about my production value is terrible. Like this. Open image in new tab. Like stuff like this. I can't handle.
Okay, but not all animes like that.
Fuck it, dude. All animes
No,
like that
no,
to me.
not all animes like that.
I mean, if I go...
I agree with Rybrid. Like, FMA Brotherhood was really good.
Look, I just googled anime fighting scene, as you guys can see, and look at this. Look at this one, and this one.
Your
and
mouse
this
capture's not
one.
on.
Yeah, well, you can see it highlighting.
No.
Display capture. You can see it highlighting. But anyway, so this one, and this one, and this one. And, okay, that one's slightly different. But this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. Okay, that one is the same as that one, so it's not really valid. I gotta give it props, man. I can't like shit on something if if it isn't a valid point. And that one, and that one, and that one. Those two are very similar again. That one and that one.
I disagree with Rybird on one
that,
thing he just said.
And that's a slight variation, same thing. And that one, and that, and that, and that. It's all the same fucking thing, man.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna put it out there. I disagree with Rybird now. I'll agree that Naruto and Bleach are like that, but One Punch Man isn't. The reason I say that is because One Punch Man is not like that. It's written to make fun of animes like that. Like
What, One Punch Man?
Yeah, it's written to make fun of like the overly blurred out action scenes. It is written to make fun of it.
Oh, really interesting. Yeah, because I mean, for me, animation is they're talking. There's no lips moving.
Yeah.
It's,
But just
that's how I see animation. And then when they fight, their eyes slant a little bit. There's always saliva coming out, and then there's fucking lines in the background. Like always, every
Yeah.
single animation I've seen.
so
Anime,
the whole premise of One Punch Man is, so in most other animes that are like that, the main character's strong, defeats the opponent, another opponent comes up who's stronger than him, he loses, trains, gets stronger, and wins. Now,
Okay.
Saitama in One Punch Man is strong. He doesn't lose. He can't lose. He's never lost. Sure, he has to
Okay.
exert a little bit more force and like punch a couple more times, but the whole thing is almost every enemy he can take out with a single punch. So it's the whole point of it is making fun of animes that focus on the action but only put it as lines.
Okay.
Because it'll
Look, I
be
mean-
like that. Like there'll be a line, you'll see his fist, and then the enemy's gone.
Yeah. Okay. Look, I mean, obviously there are anime. There's an animation style to it.
Yeah.
So I can't go and be like, oh, that's crap, because I'm not saying animation's crap. First of all, just before anybody says that, Robert, I'll get to your messages now. I'm just going, I don't like it because every single animation I saw, isn't Bleach the one that they die and then they have to go complete missions and fight stuff to get back to life or something?
No.
Or was that like Black Lagoon or something like that?
I think that was Black Lagoon. Bleach is,
I'm-
they are gods of death.
Oh, okay.
And they protect the world from the demons of the afterlife, basically. Very simplified, not 100% right.
Okay.
But yeah.
Black Lagoon manga series written. I just want to read up on Black Lagoon. Anyway, I enjoyed that. So, but token, I'll donate to you if you just like any of the ones I mentioned. Oh man, you don't have to donate. I mean, donations are always nice. I mean, I am in need of upgrades, but I mean, you don't have to donate. It's only if you, first of all, can afford it, and second of all, want to. But I'll admit if I'm wrong, I'll admit it. Oh, it was on Animax. So I'm just reading up. I'm not just texting. Plot. The story follows a team of pirate mercenaries known as the Gloon Company. Not as good as... No, this isn't Black Lagoon. Has Silver seen Charlotte? It's on Netflix.
I haven't seen Charlotte. I'm not sure if I like Netflix's anime section, because the couple I've seen on there have been dubbed over, and I don't enjoy the dubbed anime. I really don't for some reason.
I prefer the dubbed anime because I don't want to read,
I-
but I agree it's terrible.
I just prefer subbed.
Eh. My most recent anime I watched is Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. Jeez, what a name. Okay, Bleach. Man, what is that anime where they died or something, and then they had to complete stuff before they could go back, and if they died in this, they had like 3 lives, something like that.
Chewbacca card rip Kevin Hart. What?
What?
I don't know. Someone in chat saying rip Kevin Hart. No idea why.
I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe if we had a little bit more
Context.
context.
Yeah. Sword Art Online. I'll have a look.
Sword Art Online is pretty good.
No, it wasn't Sword Art. It was like there was one schoolgirl, there was like a schoolboy, there was like some older, in his 30s black guy, and they just found themselves in a room and they had to fight stuff. And if they died, they like respawned. It was big. It was on Animax years ago. Again, this is like 15 years ago.
Okay.
It wasn't Sword Art Online. Anime where people died and had to combat stuff to come back to life.
Oh, he was in a car accident in Calabasas, California.
Was he dead?
I don't know. Chewbacca card, is he dead?
Kevin Hart? No, it doesn't look like he's dead. Well, Wikipedia doesn't know.
Okay.
Okay, 49 minutes ago, Kevin Hart suffers major car crash. Major back injuries. Okay, so he's still alive. He's still with us.
Oh, I see, so yeah.
Was it Death Parade? I suppose it could have been. Premise. Whenever someone dies, they are sent to one of mysterious bars run by bartenders serving as citizens of the time, and they'll find them. It's just playing death games with their soul online. No, it wasn't that. Who's Kevin Hart? Dude, Kevin Hart is
Wait, who's asking who's Kevin Hart?
hybrid. Kevin Hart's quite a famous actor.
Comedian.
Yeah, like he's always the short black guy who's super loud. Like
Does a lot of
There.
movies with Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
this guy. I mean, it's this guy. Like he's always got that look. Robert's like, oh. Yeah, that's Kevin Hart. So he had a car crash. His back's pretty hurt. Hopefully he'll come out okay.
Yeah.
But okay, so you say I must watch light bulb moment. Yeah. Okay, so I must watch Full Metal Alchemist, right?
Yes, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Not just Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay.
You must watch Brotherhood. It sticks closer to the actual manga.
Okay.
Whereas,
And what else?
So what I'd actually say is start on a shorter one like Gunnex Sword or Claymore. They're good, but they're short. They're like 10 to 12 episodes.
Okay.
You can even go for Tenjo Tenge.
Tenjo.
Yeah, like Tengo Tenge.
Okay, yeah.
Start with a couple of those and see what you feel.
Okay, should I watch Naruto?
If you want to, yeah, because that's like 400 odd episodes currently.
Seven Deadly Sins. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm sending that to you, and I'm gonna pin that.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, so I will check them out. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. But I think that's kind of it from me. Hey, I don't think I've got. There's nothing else really that's going on. Silver, you got anything you want to say?
Not much. Not much, really.
I'm just looking at the time now, and it's getting late, man.
Yeah. No, I don't
Quarter
know.
past 10.
I don't have much else to say.
Token,
Hmm?
Token, you are in one hell of a ride with emotional and action-packed anime.
Yeah, if you want
I'll
to
watch it,
cry
man.
like a little bitch,
Mm-hmm.
watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Okay.
Like, I'm being serious.
Okay, one movie I couldn't watch is A Dog's Purpose.
Okay.
Robert said yes, I cried a bit.
Huh.
I'll watch it, man. I'll
bit.
convince the missus. I'll convince the missus to watch it.
But no, it's good. I mean, Claymore's
Okay.
also, like, emotional, but you have to, like, it's not overtly emotional. It's very subtle, but when you understand the emotional parts of it, it hits you hard because it's heavy emotional.
Okay. Okay.
I think you might have more luck convincing the missus to watch Claymore.
I'll check Clomar. I haven't seen it. That's what Robert says. Okay. Well, I'll check it out. I'll probably watch One Punch Man or Gen X Sword or something, or Bleach or something like that.
Yeah.
Listen. So what are we playing tomorrow, dude?
Oh.
Okay. Are we gonna do Albion Online again?
We could. What else do you have?
I got a lot. Because Monday should be chilled, right? So Albion Online, Minecraft, Terraria. I got Star. Something. It's the Star version of. It's a space version of Terraria.
I need more.
Starbound.
Starbound. Okay, I don't have Starbound.
Dude, I got 251 games.
Oh wow, flexing much there? I've only got 131.
No, I got a friend of mine. I'll actually find him, and I will show you that he has got over 1,000 games.
I know someone like that as well.
It is. I know his real name. Can't think of his online name.
See,
do you want the
the issue is one of my friends, he only owns 263 games. But he owns 743 DLC for those 260 games.
Okay, I don't even know how many DLCs and stuff I've got. Yes, okay, here. I will tell you now. Dude, show me the profile. Yeah, he's got 1,529 games.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey?
Like, for his birthday, I wanted to buy him a game. And I was like, I saw that, I was like, this is going to be a waste. Like, really? So 77 in your library? Yeah, dude, you know what? The thing is, I got so many of these games, but a lot of them I got like on stupid, crazy specials, like 7 Rand, 17 Rand, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's not like I've gone and spent 1,000 Rand on 251 games. So I've been fortunate enough that, you know, I've had games and stuff bought for me and things, which really does help.
It does. Having games bought for you really helps a lot.
Yeah. Elder Scrolls Online is a really good one. Yeah, it says I own 241 games, but then how come my library's whatever? It doesn't matter.
Because your library counts games that run in both VR and standard mode. But you only own one copy of that game.
Okay, whatever. So 241 apparently.
We could play Portal.
We could do Portal.
Do you have Portal 2? You do have Portal 2.
Yes, I do. Of course, I put it on a bundle.
We could play Portal 2. Try and solve some puzzles.
Yeah.
I think we
Could
should
do
do
that.
that.
Okay, we'll do that. Anyone keen on Borderlands 3? No, I don't really like Borderlands, and I don't like that it's an Epic Games exclusive because Epic Games
Wait,
Store and
really?
their browser and everything. Yeah, it's Epic Games exclusive, dude.
Bullshit.
Yep.
No. No, 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 no.
Yep.
No, 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 no. Why? No, no, no.
They did it because Steam takes 30%, I think, of the revenue, and Epic Games only takes 12.
But, no.
Yeah, that's my thing, Robert. Is it's not that Epic Games are so bad. No. It's just basically Epic Games hasn't got any South African servers, so your downloads. I got a 200 meg line, but international traffic I don't get anywhere near that. So it gets slowed down.
Shame.
Yeah, a lot of people like that, but a lot of people. I got a friend who does a speed test and he gets 200 meg line, but when he tries to download like Fortnite, he'll download at like 10 meg.
I downloaded 10 meg on my 100 meg line.
No, 10 megabit.
Oh no, I downloaded 10 megabyte.
Yeah, and he's
Well,
on,
between 8 and 11 on 100 meg.
You're Web Africa, right?
Yeah.
He's also Web Africa. A friend of mine, he's also MWeb, different fiber provider, and he gets his full 100 international. Where I don't. Isn't it exclusive for some time? Yes, I think for 1 full year.
Wow.
It's exclusive.
But that's... Well, I suppose Sony does the same with their PlayStation games.
Yeah.
But they don't do it for a full year.
Yeah, they do it for 3 months, I think.
Yeah. Well, it depends on the game. Sometimes they do it a bit longer.
Yeah, but that's fine. So,
Yeah, do.
anyway, so they're going to come along, and then they're going to go to Steam and be like, okay, no, we want to put it for 1,000 rand. Steam's going to be like, ah, get fucked.
Yeah, no.
It's a year old. Slice that price in half. Okay, cool. Now we're going to put it on sale, $200. Watch. A year and a half from launch, it's going to be on sale for 300 rand or so, 250, 300 rand. Mark
Yep.
my words.
No, it will. Definitely.
Yeah.
100%.
But I don't like Epic Games Store just because it's cumbersome, man.
It is.
And Cyberpunk is going to be like that. But Cyberpunk isn't an exclusive. But what frustrates me with Cyberpunk, GOG Games is GOG belongs to CD Projekt Red,
Yeah.
and they don't have any discount on GOG website, on GOG.com or GOGgalaxy.com, whatever it is.
Yeah,
They don't have any
GOG.com.
discount. Yeah, it's not even like $7 cheaper. It's like $57 everywhere. They could have made it just a little bit cheaper to push more people to use GOG to get, more revenue because they don't have to pay a third party.
But they won't.
and get more people talking about it.
But they won't, because have you seen what they're planning on doing? Oh, well, it's $52.99 on GOG, by the way.
Or whatever it is. Look how cheap Witcher is now. I'm talking about pricing. It's going to be shit expensive for the initial time. It's going to be a lot cheaper and on sale all over. Yeah, I mean Witcher 3 can get $250 in Steam for the Game of the Year edition, which is worth it.
Shit, sorry.
It's even worth $300.
Witcher 3 Game of the Year, $15 on GOG.
Yeah, so it's around 200 rand, $220,
Yeah.
somewhere there. But I mean, you can get it on Steam for 150 rand, which is worth it. Which is a fantastic game.
It is. I just can't wait for their GOG Launcher 2.0.
Yeah, when's that coming? Any update on that?
I'm actually trying to have a look.
I could never get into Witcher. Oh, dude.
Which is a good
If you like
game.
RPGs, Witcher 3 is a really good game. Like if you play it in 5 or 10 minute increments, then you're not gonna have a good time. But if you just play it, then it's great. Wow, my camera got really laggy. Oh, Discord is not good with these video calls.
Yeah.
When I had my knee up, I was off for 2 weeks. I think in 1 week I pumped 40 hours into Witcher.
That's a lot.
Yeah. That's after recovering from major surgery.
Jeez.
Okay, so the update. One last thing before we go. What's the update on that?
I'm still trying to find it.
GOG Galaxy browser.
Got Galaxy 2.0. Problem
Yeah.
is, it keeps taking me to the sign up page for the beta. And I've already signed up for the beta.
Yeah. Update. Okay, so there's no real update.
No, they haven't even launched the closed beta yet.
Yeah. So probably early next year.
If that.
Yeah. I saw something about that. People raving about it. Yeah, dude. I'm excited for it.
What, the GOG Galaxy 2.0? Yeah.
Yes.
It's basically going to become a launcher to manage your launches.
Yeah.
So you open that to open a Steam game.
Yeah. But that's cool though.
Yeah.
And you can have all your friends there, and if it has a browser overlay and everything, that'll be marvelous.
It'll make everyone's life so much easier.
Yes. Because then I go launch this game, like Elder Scrolls Online, then I'll have a browser overlay and I can chat to my friends and stuff.
Yeah.
But Corsair did April Fools about that. See it on YouTube. Okay.
Yeah, they did.
I'll go check it out. But yeah, well, for me, I think that's it, man. It's super late. I do want to spend just a few more minutes with the missus before we go to bed.
Yeah. Well, I've got to do some stuff as well before I head to bed. But yeah, I mean, it's been 2:22 minutes. 2 hours, 22 minutes.
Yeah. So
We-
much for 1 hour
Yeah,
things.
we wanted
But
to
we
try
just
and
go
keep
on
it to like
rambles.
an hour to an hour and a half.
We'll get it there
We will eventually.
eventually. Yeah. But good night, chaps. Thanks very much for the chat. Have a good night. Well, thank you, Robert, for coming
Yeah.
by.
Thanks, Robert.
Check your Discord regularly. You know, that's kind of the only way we can keep in touch with you. But yeah, no, thanks everyone for tuning in. Thank you for the follow. Infinity X. Yeah, it's Infinity X Tyler. Was it?
Yeah.
Infinity X Tyler, and thank you so much, Gobster, for the 4 months, man. Really appreciate it. I'll make sure to check it regularly. Okay, awesome. And hope to see you in the stream more often. Can hope.
Yeah, no. And also thanks for Infinity X Tyler for the follow as well, and Chewbacca Cod for coming through and letting us know about Kevin Hart. And everyone who got involved in the chats with us.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
We will catch you tomorrow. You and Silver and I will be playing a game of some kind. We'll tweet out what we're going to play.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And next week, hopefully, we'll be more organized and everything. It's we say that every time, but it is difficult. And it's getting to that time of year where everything is just a rush, and everything
Yeah.
is difficult.
I'm also just going to be that guy and like post the link to last week's VOD, and you can check the playlist for
Ah, yes,
the previous ones and the future ones as well.
yes.
Because
I
I'm
should
just
check that.
that guy.
I'm actually gonna go up to that. There we go. Pop a subscribe on there.
Whoop whoop. Thanks for the subscribe. You-
Right.
You know what I want to do one evening, maybe
What at?
Wednesday or Friday. I've got the
What
Quake
at?
2. So you know you can get the Quake 2 RTX demo.
Okay.
So I own Quake 2,
Okay.
and there's an option during the install of the RTX demo where it's like Do you own Quake 2? If so, point it to your Quake files and your entire game becomes RTX enabled.
That's awesome.
The funny thing is, so keep in mind, it's Quake 2. It's an old-ass game.
But it's gonna have ray tracing.
With ray tracing, on my 1080, I average 22 frames.
Yeah.
If I turn
Explains a
ray
lot.
tracing off, 250.
Yeah. Ray tracing takes a lot from. Everyone goes, oh no, you can do it on your 10 series. Yes, you can, but you take such a massive because it doesn't actually have those ray tracing
It's
chips
yeah.
built in.
It's not hardware ray tracing. It's software ray tracing, and that
Yes.
kills.
Yeah.
So
Do software ray tracing on Minecraft? Even vanilla Minecraft? Five frames. Stupid. Okay, but cool. So I think we're gonna end it there.
yeah,
We are gonna okay. So we're gonna be more structured. We're gonna be working on the GTA server. We're gonna be playing a game tomorrow. We'll tweet out what it's gonna be. I'm gonna watch anime.
follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Twitch, YouTube.
Yes. Okay. So there's the YouTube link. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And follow Silva and I on Twitch and Twitter for any updates on anything and for notification when we go live. And yeah.
Yeah,
And that's it. If you guys want to support us, there are donations and sub buttons down below.
well, I've only got a donation button for now, but
yes,
I'm working on that sub and that bit option.
yeah. But so that's all the information. That's all the stuff that we should be saying. It feels dirty saying, but I suppose
Yeah.
we'll eventually get used to it. But cool. Thank you very much, everybody, for stopping by, and we will catch you tomorrow. I stream Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and sometimes Saturdays, and we do the podcast on Sundays. Silver, you stream
Generally Mondays, Thursdays, and sometimes over the weekends. I'm actually thinking of doing Wednesdays or Fridays as well.
Okay.
Just to do like other games, if you know what I mean.
Yes, absolutely.
Like single player stuff or yeah, that sort of thing.
Yeah. So that's our schedule. Follow us on Twitter. Facebook is dead. Everyone says Facebook and Twitter, but yeah. And yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks so much, everybody. I will catch you guys. We will catch you guys tomorrow.
Catch everyone tomorrow.
Cheers.
Ciao.
Have a good Monday. Try.
Always have a good Monday.
Sorry, I ended it there.